like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's King Ryan Garcia, 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
King. These two have served. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Couldn't land that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Jab misses. That jab doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, on to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get up there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Missed with that jab. Misses with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez. And there's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. The jab can't find a home. That hook doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The jab just got blocked. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Every time they throw a shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that lap. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure.
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're okay.
Oh, wait a minute! And we may see a stoppage here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Marquez in that. There's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
No rest for the weary. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez. Round 7, here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Does well to block that left jab. This may do it. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good defense on the right uppercut. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Garcia. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know he's like...
Oh my God, Johnny! And we may see an early stoppage here. That was the moment!
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. We can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay still in the fight.
No surprise there, a